everybody. This is Alan Fine for Virtual Roadshows. We're here for the Choosing the Right Resort for a Great Honeymoon or Destination Wedding, Part 2, which means if this is news to you, look for Part 1. So we're here with 4 great products, 4 representatives of those products. And as I introduce you guys, if you could just wave, that'd be great. Andrea Hibbert, Senior Manager, Training and Travel Advisor Onboarding for the Hyatt Inclusive Collection. We have Tia Rooney, Business Development and Weddings Manager for Couples Resorts. We have Gabrielle Benedetto, Business Development Manager for Majestic Resorts. And we have Hugo Aguilera, Director of Sales for Rio Hotels and Resorts. So, gang, I don't even know who to start with, but let's talk about each of you get a chance to introduce yourself and describe your company and knowing where we're heading to all the goodies that you guys offer. Let's start with Gabriella.
Of course, Majestic Resorts is a small company. I'm super proud to represent them because it is like a resort in a boutique hotel. We work 360 degrees around our clients. We know the reason why our clients travel, and we communicate with our travel agents and with the hotel all the way to make sure we deliver what the client and the travel agent is expecting. We have basically 4 resorts, 3 in Punta Cana, the Majestic Colonial, the Majestic Elegance, and the Majestic Mirage. And also in Mexico, we have the Majestic Costa Mujeres, Majestic Costa Mujeres.
Gabriella, thank you. And Andrea, let's talk about your Hyatt Inclusive Collection.
Well, thanks so much for joining and having us as a panelist today. As many of you know, we were known for many years as AM Resorts or AMR Collection, but 2 years ago, we were acquired by Hyatt. So now when it comes to the different collections that are part of the Hyatt family, we are the Inclusive Collection. So we've grown throughout the years with our advisor support, and Destination Weddings and Romance is one of our largest segments. In fact, our first brand that we started, Secrets Resorts, really specializes in romantic moments. But as you know, I think when we talk about finding the right spot, we have a lot of choices. Now that we're even expanding into Europe, I think we have 12 countries and over 100 resorts. So a lot for the advisors to share with their prospective wedding and honeymoon couples.
That's great. And Tia, tell us about Couples Resorts and what they have for honeymoons.
Good afternoon once again. So at Couples Resorts, all Jamaican, all inclusive, we have 4 resorts, 2 in Ocho Rios and 2 in Negril. Our flagship resort, Couples Tower Isle, boasts the private island. And as I said before, it is all inclusive, all Jamaican. We do cater for large groups as well, and for destination weddings. And we have a variety of customizable packages, specials and promotions that are now out and throughout for all 4 resorts.
That's good. And to wrap it up until we get to our first real question, Hugo, tell us about Rio Hotels and Resorts.
Thank you, Alan. Thank you for having me here at this panel. I'm very excited to share this amazing space with my colleagues. I know that we have a great product to offer to our customers, but I really want you to let you know about Rio Hotels and Resorts. We are a family-owned business. We've been around for quite a long time. We specialize in all-inclusive in America. We have different destinations, many resorts. We have more than 40 hotels now in this side of the world, plus the ones in Europe. We also started to open in Asia, like our all-inclusive product in Dubai. But very happy to be here. We specialize in different segments, but definitely romance and weddings is one of our biggest strengths, especially now that we are investing some additional money into technology and also redesigning our wedding collection. So very happy to share this space today.
That's great. So let's stick with you, Hugo, and let's get to the first question, which really is like, how do you guys cater to the honeymoon and destination market resort? What do you do that's different and special?
So that's an excellent question, Alan. We at Rio Hotels, we have, let's talk about weddings first. We have different options and different collections that are available to our customers. We go from the free wedding collection available at selected resorts all the way up to our indulgence package that it actually offers the most complete wedding collection for Rio hotels, where you can have everything already included or everything already packaged at one price point. It is available at all of our hotels. It's very streamlined, so it's very easy to pick one destination either in Mexico or the Dominican Republic or Jamaica. Once you understand the collections, it's very easy to sell. We also have a great team on site that coordinates all the wedding details. We have a corporate weddings team that takes care of our customers and travel agents once they are on the booking process. And then we also have the commercial team that is able to assist you throughout the process, our BDMs. We also have a great product for honeymooners. We just introduced a new line of hotel that will cater specifically into the adults only segment. So this is a great product for adults only. Lots of new inclusions. So we can talk about this throughout the panel.
And Tia, how does your product cater to the honeymoon and destination wedding group?
Thank you, Alan. So similar to Hugo, we do have certain pre-prepared or pre-made packages that destination bride and groom, destination groups can book. They do this online on our sign-up portal for the ceremony reservations. We also have a groups coordinator who facilitates if you have larger groups. So she will take care of the accommodation portion. Or corporate wedding planners will be there to walk you through step by step after you have done your online sign-up. So once that is done, we reach out to you with the welcome letter, all the other items that you may need, documentation, etc., and how to now, should you choose, customize your wedding package. So you have hands-on. We have an online chat, we have email access, we have toll-free numbers that you call. The minute you decide that this is where you want to go and this is where you want to have your wedding. The honeymoon aspect of it is an extension of our weddings department. And so once you have all that is required, we offer complimentary honeymoon packages as well. So we incorporate that as best as we can. Yes.
That's great. Thank you, Tia. And Andrea, the inclusive collection, how do you guys specifically cater to this market?
Well, we're really lucky to have a variety of brands. So across all of our 10 brands, we always offer a complimentary honeymoon package for those choosing to celebrate their honeymoons with us. We've also added an enhanced honeymoon package across all of our brands. So sometimes guests or advisors can pick a room category where that enhanced honeymoon package is included, or if they pick a certain room category for a certain length of stay, it will be included. If they choose not to, there's an additional charge they can pay for those enhancements. When it comes to weddings, I think it is very overwhelming for couples throughout any point of the wedding process. So the nice thing I like about all of our partners here today, I think we all come from a place of having some standard packages that give everybody a starting point to begin building what they would like to do and see with their wedding celebration. So we have everything from smaller elopement packages, as well as complimentary wedding packages, to those larger wedding packages where you're looking at having an excess of 50 or higher guests. And then of course we do have a special Southeast Asian package that some of our hotels have specialized in those multiple day celebrations.
Okay, thank you. And Gabriella, for Majestic Resorts, how do you guys cater for the honeymoon and destination wedding folks?
Well, I will have to start by saying that we are an international recognized brand for best Mexican Caribbean all-inclusive brand for honeymoons and weddings. Also, when we say that we offer a free wedding, we actually do. We don't have those little, like those contracts with the little letters on the bottom. When we say it's free, we really mean it. We take care of the taxes, the judge or the priest, whatever is the scenario. We give you a flower bouquet, a boutonniere, a cocktail for the wedding party after the ceremony, a semi-private dinner for up to 60 guests, and also all you have to do is just have to book 15 or more rooms for 7 nights, or 105 room nights, and then you will be entitled to a free wedding with savings of more than $1,700. So that's amazing. We also will assign an exclusive wedding coordinator. That's another plus, because our wedding coordinators are certified to perform all kinds of weddings, like symbolic, Catholic, South Asian, Jewish, same-sex weddings, and more. Also, we have beautiful scenarios and banquet halls for all kinds of different tastes. The classic gazebo, the white, pristine beaches, gardens, and pathways for all tastes and all the brides and mother-in-law's desires. Why not? In Punta Cana, we have a Catholic little chapel. That's a plus too, because I think it is the only resort in Punta Cana that actually has a Catholic chapel in the resort to perform Catholic weddings. Also, the wedding couple will get a free massage and access to our spa and way more. So it's a value of more than $1,700 that you are saving. And in the case of honeymooners, we have all kinds of extras like early check-in, late check-out, free room upgrade, depending on our availability, but I think that's a super plus. Also, we give you a romantic dinner at the beach, something that you really need, breakfast on your suite, and also 10% discount in our spa, and a souvenir photograph and more. So it has a huge value. If you put it all together, and you have to pay it in cash, you won't be able to do it. So that's, I think, a huge value that we have. And also, we are a small resort, and we build a bridge from your BDM, the travel agent, and the wedding coordinators in our resort. So the wedding couple, it has like direct communication all the time.
So what resources do your companies have to help travel advisors sell more honeymoons and destination weddings to your resorts?
Well, we have amazing advisor sources. So we actually won awards for our old system under AMR agents, and I believe our new system, Confidant Collective, is slated to be lined up for some recognition as well. If an advisor is working with their couples on the consumer site, each of our hotels has a consumer-facing wedding guide. Once logged into our advisor site, we also have additional resources for each property. And we even have a digital romance guide, which I personally love. There is a QR code and link that advisors can share with their couples or even use at bridal shows. And it really focuses on why a couple may pick a destination, the benefits of that destination, what hotels are in that area, and what packages that the couples can select from for their wedding celebrations. And it also has some special call outs for the included and enhanced honeymoon packages that are available as well. So it's a really great digital flip book that makes it easy, especially whether it's a new advisor or just somebody who is trying to guide their couple to narrowing down their choices.
Okay. And Tia, for couples, what resources do you have that will help travel advisors sell more destination weddings and honeymoons?
Well, we are a small bunch of 4. So, of course, we always have our training. We have our BDMs at different locations, always updating, sending out the QR codes as well. We send out email blasts, and they are always free to call because I'm on island. I'm in Jamaica, so they can always call us at the toll-free number. We do have our trainings once they ask to say what's new, what's up, update us, and we're readily on hand. Our team here at the corporate office where I work from are always ready and energized to update anything, whatever it is that they may need electronically. We update those as is necessary and send them out. And as I said before, we always do the ongoing training and updates for the new agents and existing agents as well.
Thank you. And Hugo, your resources to help those travel advisors sell more destination weddings and honeymoons, what do you have for them?
Well, Alan, I think it's key that well, I think we all carry all the marketing collateral. I think that all of my colleagues will agree that that would be the very basic step to always have updated brochures and tools and resources that agents can actually use to close the sale. We know that some of them are a little bit more experienced and they already know the destinations, they already know the resorts, and they already know their customers. So they are very hands-on in terms of selecting the best resort that suits the customer. But we also have other resources to help them understand a little bit better what the collections are and what the resorts offer. So I think the first thing we need to offer is marketing collateral and experiences. But we also have, secondly, the team. I think it's key for a travel agent to feel the support from the resort in terms of if they need something when they are booking, if they have a question, or if they just simply had a challenge, at the time of booking, to be able to contact somebody and to be able to get the assistance. So we have the corporate wedding sales desk that it's available for them to reach out. We also have the BDMs available to for any questions or any concerns that they might have during the process. And we also have the on-site destination wedding managers. That would be the second key thing that I will see for travel agents. And then the third, I think it's training. We offer a lot of training opportunities for them because we understand that they also need to learn about the platform, how to book, the resources. There are so many products out there that they need a lot of training in order to be always updated. And the last but not least important, I think it's a very good website that, by the way, we just relaunched our new website. It was a big investment. We gave them the resources and the tools to book that online, to have that live availability, so they don't have to look around for those dates. So that's key. And the commission program that we carry for travel agents, I think that's a great tool as well for them to pick one resort or the other. So our commission program is very strong, and travel agents are definitely using those resources.
So Gabriela, as a BDM for Majestic Resorts, what are those resources that you are offering travel advisors to help sell?
Well, something important that Majestic Resorts as a small company, it is the human resource that we have. You have a BDM always close to you. You can always contact us. We can always put the travel agent in touch with the right wedding coordinator, depending on the destination that they choose. And also we have an amazing resource center in our website with all the information that you need, and also with all kinds of brochures with the different packages. Everything is there, like nice and simple and straight to the point. No little letters on the bottom. Everything is straight to the point. And also we can give you actually physical brochures.
What I want to do now is I want to take the next two questions and ask them together, because what we're saying is, and it's almost a freebie. It's like so obvious. Why would someone want to go to an all-inclusive for either a honeymoon or a destination wedding? And I think we can answer that as one question. So let's start with Andrea at Hyatt All-Inclusives. Why all-inclusive?
Well, it's been a while, but having been a bride, it can be very stressful. So kind of breaking it into two parts, but really the same goal is at the end. I think there's a lot of boxes to check. There's a lot of sometimes people pleasing that goes along. So the nice part with an inclusive collection resort is the team is really there to help take care of as much as possible. So it leaves the couple or the wedding guests to do what they are needing to do, which is reconnect with each other, celebrate with one another, because all of those little details are being taken care of by the team. So really, people have heard our goal is to, our kind of brand mantra is celebrate every moment. So whether it's, just a honeymoon, whether it's a family-friendly wedding, whether it's a large destination celebration, we really just want to make sure everything's taken care of so that the memories and the focus of the couple and the people most important to you can be there to connect and celebrate.
That's great. And Gabriela, why an all-inclusive? Why is that so great for both a destination wedding and for a honeymoon?
Well, the first advantage I personally think is the mood. that being in a destination with an ocean, with beautiful sand and the sun, that already there that you are, it's a plus because it puts you in a completely different mood and relaxed. And also the price value that you get when you see all those extras, and you don't have to worry about all those details, because as long as you are there and you have to just worry about the way you are going to look, about the dress, the makeup, everybody being happy, all the family enjoying your family, and instead of worry about what happened with the flowers, what happened with this, what else, it's everything is taken care of, so you really, really can enjoy the moment.
And Tia, couples, it's similar, I'm assuming, but what can you add to that?
Well, as we can say, Alan, all meals and drink, land and water sports activities, all your wedding pre-planning. And as the ladies were saying before, the flowers, the cake, everything was already taken care of at least 45 days before your arrival. That is 20, there are 20 less things for you to worry about. So when you get to the destination, it's just a matter of going through the process and anticipating that day, enjoying that, whether it's just the couple or with their families, and just enjoying the experience of being wherever it is that you are at that destination. So the thought, and even for myself, when I think about it, the thought of having everything packaged, you know, you have one cost, everything is taken care of, unless you want to go, you know, out, add other items, but you already know, you have that mindset you're coming in that everything is already taken care of, everything is already paid for. So it gives you that sense of, to just relax and enjoy your wedding.
And Hugo, adding to that, you also have so many destinations. So all inclusive for weddings and honeymoons. Why is that the thing to do?
Well, I guess, Alan, the question is why not, right? I think that if we do a recap of all the things that my colleagues mentioned, first of all, the cost, the value of our wedding collections in a destination wedding, I think it's tremendously high. If we just look at the cost of setting up a wedding in the United States or Canada, just the venue itself, I think the cost is higher than just covering all the expenses for your wedding in the Caribbean. So if you add on top of that you will get married on a beautiful destination, either you're talking about Jamaica or Punta Cana or any of the Mexico destinations, I think it's a tremendous value. You can have a vacation and you can have your wedding or your honeymoon in a place that it's really a dream come true, right? So you just step down into the sand, have your destination wedding, all your family members, your friends, your close people are with you. You can enjoy the hassle-free, all-inclusive vacation experience. All the drinks are included. You don't have to worry about running out of beers in your wedding or or the catering. You know, like everything is going to be done by us at the hotel. We are experts in those things, and we do quite a few weddings every year to be able to give you that perspective, no, and to be calm. And that's what bride and grooms are looking for, just to be there, show up, and really truly experience their once in a lifetime experience or destination wedding day. So I think the question is why not, right?
Is that it feels like there's no surprises. It's like you've got enough worries, all inclusive, that just evens out. It's like an insurance policy is what I'm thinking, but that's just me. Anyway, what I'd like to say now is I'd like you guys all to put yourselves in the shoes of a travel advisor and think about what kind of advice you think that they should have so that they can better sell. So what is your advice to travel advisors selling honeymoons and destination weddings? Anybody first?
I can go first.
Thank you.
Well, the advice that I will give them is that to book a wedding with a solid hotel chain to avoid all those conflicts with the brides and with all those surprises that we don't want, right? So I think the training, get to know who you book with. That's it. That's the main.
And then in the next question, we're going to give them ways to do that, to get to know you better. That'll be our final wrap-up question. Andrea, what's your feeling? What's the advice to travel advisors about booking this segment?
Well, I began my career as a travel advisor. And I, over the course of my career, have had couples that I think about and warm my heart with joy. And I still have a bridezilla that if I say her name 3 times, I think she's going to magically appear. So really not related to anything that's product specific, although it is key before you start marketing yourself as somebody who specializes in destination weddings. All of our partners here today, you want to know what kind of marketing material there is. You want to know what kind of training there is, but really breaking it down, a destination wedding or a honeymoon is very emotional. It is supposed to be a once in a lifetime experience. So again, there's a lot of emotions around it. There's a lot of wanting to be perfect. Don't be afraid to take time away from focusing on the sales process to get to know your wedding couple as people. We all know there's a lot of back of house dynamics. Somebody, I think it was Gabriella, joked about a mother-in-law before. For me, it was my aunt. She's like very, very Martha Stewart, very controlling, like to be involved. So just making sure that you become the safe space for your wedding couple so that they have that added trust, knowing that you've heard them, you have their best interest at heart, and you're really going to be working with these partners who are there supporting you to make their dream come true.
All right. And Hugo, what's your best advice to travel advisors who are trying to sell honeymoons and destination weddings?
Yeah, I think Andrea's advice was very, very good. I can still remember when I got married, we had a wedding coordinator, and definitely having a safe space was tremendously helpful. There's a lot of people giving opinions, and everybody wants to project themselves into your wedding day. So I think that was a very nice advice. But I will also say to our travel advisors that I think they need to identify and they need to understand exactly what their customer wants and what they are looking for, because this is their perfect moment and their perfect setting that they are looking for. So identifying what their needs truly are, I think it's going to be key to success, because they need to then pair their expectations to the best resort that they are looking for. So this is a big segment, or a big the destination wedding. So it's a big segment where it's a little bit more complex than just selling a regular one-time vacation. It's very complex. So I think they need to really understand what they're looking for, what are their expectations, and then by those relationships that they already built with all of us at the hotels, they just need to do the perfect match so we can all make the best out of this experience for the customer.
And at couples, Tia, what's your advice to travel advisors booking a couples event?
And I agree with Gabriela and Andrea and Hugo. My advice would be to learn the product. Pay keen attention, because yes, you may be selling different brands. Learn your product, match the product to that particular couple, see what best suits them. And Alan, a number one thing for me, being a wedding planner, having to deal with travel agents, we give you all the information. The information we give is crucial. It's important. Documentation, all that information we give, read the information. That is like gold for you. Everything we provide there for you makes your job 10 times easier. So I would say be intimate with your product, learn what you're selling, choose when I'm selling, if I'm selling one of our 4 properties, after having that pre-consultation, I put myself in their space to see what would be best suited for them. So it's not about selling the highest room category or selling the highest, wedding package. Place yourself in their space and choose how you would have or want somebody to choose for you, because we all have fabulous products, but it may not be fabulous for everybody, may not be awesome for everybody. Each couple or each group or each family has that particular resort that is perfect for them. So be intimate with the resort, learn the product, know exactly what you're selling, and then just see who best it suits.
So I get it. So really the big wrap up is know the products, know the client, and remember whose wedding it is. It's not yours.
It's not yours.
That's a good one.
Just like the couples had to match with each other, the travel advisor has to make the right match with the product for the couple.
That's right.
Exactly.
So now we're going to wrap up by hopefully what's happening is we got all these travel advisors chomping at the bit saying, I want to learn more. I want to get more involved. There's two things they can do. So first, we're going to go around talking about your URLs and if you have any portals. And then the other thing we're going to say is go to the virtual booths right after this thing, because there's no way on this little transmission that we're going to get you to understand the intricacies of these products. But anyway, starting with Tia. Tia, tell us about couples. How can they get more information? Can they get qualified? How can they learn? Teach us.
So we have the couple's website, and there's also a travel agent section they can always go on. It's couples.com, and there is a contact us information or how to reach out to us information there at the bottom of the site. We also have a toll-free number, as I was saying to you earlier, Alan, that they can always call us and we'll give information, whether it's accommodation or weddings or honeymoon. And it's 1-800-268-7537. Option 1 for reservations, option 5 for weddings. And we'll be giving out our email addresses as well when they go on to the booths. But for me, as the BDM here, it is my first name, which is TIA.R, like Roger, at couples.com. So tia.r at couples.com. You get to me, you can get to everybody else.
Do me a favor and inundate her. Okay, let's do that for you other guys too. Andrea, how should people get the information and get involved with Hyatt Inclusive?
So excited. I know it's almost time for Travel Advisor Appreciation Month in May. So this May will be the first year anniversary of our rebranded advisor site. So that is confidant.hyattinclusivecollection.com. And again, this replaces all of our former AMR agent programs. So we have extensive learning on each of the brands. We have additional electives for those who want to specialize in groups and weddings. And in that porthole as well, we want to make sure you connect with your regional BDM. So I know every brand does things differently, but with Inclusive Collection, where you physically live is where your BDM will support you, because we want to make sure if we have hotel people visit or we're doing events, we want to make sure you connect with you. And some of those amazing BDMs are going to be hosting our booth. So please make sure you stop by to get to know them, and they can further direct you to some of those resources as well.
And so you give all the URLs and the emails and all that? Phone
yes,
numbers?
we have so much product. The best way to access everything is within Confidant Collective, because we do have our resort contacts in there. Again, that digital romance guide is in there. And also there is a Meet Your BDM map. So again, based on where you live, will kind of determine your regional BDM who you'll be able to see out and about without having to get on a plane.
And that URL was not one I would have guessed. What is it again?
Yes, so it is unique. So we have the regular consumer-facing site, which of course is hyattinclusivecollection.com, but the specific site for our advisors is confidant.hyattinclusivecollection.com. So again, what we think of it as, a confidant is somebody that you trust and grow and tell all your secrets to. So our advisor partners are in fact our confidants.
Gabriela, where can travel advisors get more information on Majestic Resorts, please?
Oh, well, first, again, we go to the human part of the Majestic Resorts. You can contact your BDM. We can email you all the information, all the links so you can have access to all the brochures with all the information that you need. Also, through the BDMs, we can put you in touch with wedding coordinator in the resort. We can check the availability for you. Always we have those choices. Also, you can go to www.majesticresorts.com. We have a tab for weddings, and then right there you go all the way to the bottom, and then you find the two main email address to contact our wedding departments in Punta Cana and in Costa Mujeres, Mexico.
And is there a dash in that URL or no?
You can email us to infoweddings.puntaCana@majestic-resorts.com and or infoweddings.costamujeres@majestic-resorts.com.
Okay. And for all of you, we've been superimposing those up there. Now, Hugo, bring us home. How do travel advisors get the information and work with you?
Well, if they're looking to check our available dates for wedding, they can simply visit weddingsbyrio.com, and that's where they can find availability for all of our hotels in Mexico, Caribbean, and Central America. They can also find the fact sheets for weddings and all the destination wedding information related. We also have RioBrandCenter.com, where they can just log in and look for all the marketing, collateral, information, brochures, images, text, anything that they need for weddings or for any other thing about Rio. And of course, I would like them to go and visit our virtual booth right after this panel, because they will be able to meet their BDMs. They will be there at the booth waiting for them to ask questions and go further on this information. So again, just visit any of those sites or contact our BDMs.
So I want to thank all of our panelists, and I want to just say this is Alan Fine for Virtual Roadshows, Choosing the Right Resort for a Great Honeymoon or Destination Wedding, Part 2.